We are going to talk about the movie Valentine's Day. We chose two scenes that contain important and interesting concepts of interpersonal communication. The following scene is between actors Julia Roberts and Bradley Cooper, in which their characters are seated next to each other in a 14-hour flight.
What are you doing?
Excuse me, I'm just trying to close the window.
I'm sorry.
No, you're leaning on my shoulder because that's the least I can do a 14-hour flight. Whew, God, that's better. You on active duty?
Yes, sir.
2 bars, is that, Lieutenant?
2 bars as the captain.
You have a loved one in L.A.? I'm sure I'll be happy to see you. How long has it been since you've been home?
11 months.
And how long do you get to stay?
Just till tomorrow.
Wow. 14-hour flight both ways just for one night? Wow, that's romantic. I mean, you're romantic. I mean, that's quite a gesture. That's commitment. You on Facebook?
Most of us have experienced the stranger on a plane phenomenon. If you're traveling by yourself and you sit next to a random person, you may interact with them for the whole flight. Since you do not know the person and vice versa, you are not afraid of sharing information about yourself. There is a feeling of trust toward a stranger. This is said to be a type of self-disclosure of low frequency because you'll probably see that person only that one time, but of long duration because if it is a 14-hour flight, like the one in the movie, the parties may talk for 14 hours straight. Of course, this phenomenon has some variations. The age of the people that sit together is one of them. You may feel much more comfortable talking to someone your age rather than to a much younger or much older person. Another factor that influences self-disclosure is the personality of each party. If both people are shy, they probably won't engage in any interaction during the flight because no one will start the interaction. On the other hand, if you have two outgoing people, they are more likely to start the conversation as soon as they get in the plane and engage in long duration self-disclosure. Other factors that can make or break the interaction happen are the instant connection you have with the person and if the other party is reciprocal in exchanging information with you.
Come on! That's 7 in a row.
It's amazing.
You are like, this woman's a shark. You are good at this game.
Not really. Just witnessed a tactical game of reading your opponent and adjusting accordingly.
Wait, are you saying that you're reading me?
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I can read you. It's part of my training. Everyone gives subtle hints.
Hints, like what?
Giveaways. You boarded the plane wearing a suit but no wedding ring. Serious but not committed. You let a stranger sleep on your shoulder. Kindness, but also feels good to be needed. The heart-shaped candy. Another giveaway. Either you have a problem with sugar, which, based on the amount of maple syrup you put on your pancakes this morning, I wouldn't think so. Or you have a problem with candy in the shape of a heart, which means you might have a problem with romance and things pertaining to this day in particular.
Not bad, soldier.
In the scene we just watched, the two people interact well and feel comfortable with each other. That shows the connection between them. But even though they connected well and continued to interact, they did not disclose everything about themselves to one another. The guy, for example, is gay. Since it's not something evident, he did not tell the woman about it. And she didn't ask because she didn't think he was gay to begin with. On the other hand, the woman was going to visit a loved one in LA. Since she did not specify who it was, the man assumed he was a boyfriend or a husband. He kept saying, "What a lucky guy," and "that's so romantic." But the truth is that she was actually going to visit her son on Valentine's Day. That shows that you can also engage in great conversation with someone without exposing too much information about yourself. The next scene is about relational transgressions, in this case, infidelity. The scene shows how the woman reveals her past infidelity to her husband. There are two concepts here we can identify. One is the direct revelation, and the other one is the angry retreat.
And he went away to Florida to build the apartments. Remember that? And you were gone a very long time. You were gone so long. I was so lonely. And, well, Joey came over. It was my birthday. And he brought flowers and,
Yeah, I sent you flowers.
Yes, you did. And, champagne.
Joey? Wait a minute. Joey Keenan. My business partner.
That's right. And we sat and we talked and we had dinner and we, and then it wasn't anything at first. And,
You had an affair.
Yes. But it didn't last long, Edgar. It didn't last long, and we regretted it very much. I'm so sorry. You're the only man I've ever loved.
Then why tell me now?
It's been bothering me. Our vows and everything. And I wanted to tell you the truth.
Truth. Well, unfortunately, Estelle, the truth makes everything else seem like a lie.
I'm sorry.
Every relationship has gone through some type of transgression. We like this particular scene because we can see how the woman regrets what she did to her husband. The transgression was committed because of societal factors. The husband was away, she was feeling lonely, and therefore she cheated on him. The secret was kept for so many years, but the woman couldn't keep it anymore, so she decided to tell her husband about it. The direct revelation was the way she chose to reveal the secret. As expected, the husband got mad and left the house when he heard what his wife had to say. And this type of response is called the angry retreat. Most people act this way, and they do so because they are not thinking straight. Revealing such secret can be overwhelming to the other partner. They cannot make a coherent decision or instant decision about the relationship when they are under pressure. In our book, it says that when people engage in direct revelation instead of being caught cheating, the other party of the relationship is more likely to forgive the transgression. And this is exactly what happened in the movie. At the end, he decided to leave the problems behind and forgive his wife. We believe that the concepts dealt with in this presentation apply to everyone's lives. The stranger on a plane phenomenon and relational transgressions are things we see, hear, or experience in a daily basis. The movie Valentine's Day was great in portraying these concepts, and we are sure a lot of people could identify themselves with these scenes. Thank you for watching.